Hey folks, good morning. Welcome to Chair Fitness. My name is Juan, and I'm going to lead you through a fun and challenging fitness class that we can do while seated. Folks, I do want you to please be sure that you're in a chair that is very, very sturdy and stable. If you have the option to have a chair with some thick wooden legs, maybe that's good. If they're not wooden, as long as they're not going to skid or slip, then I'm happy. Folks, we will need a band. So anything that has some stretch and elasticity. We'll also need some hand weights. Now I use small dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you could use bottles of water, you could use canned food. If you don't have any of the above available to you right now, you can make little fists, ball up your hands and just use body weight. At any point, folks, if you decide that maybe if you start with weight that you want to decrease the resistance, just do the exercise without the weight, okay? We want to be sure that we stay safe, so please honor how you're feeling today and work with your own range of motion. We're all different, meaning we're all going to bend and move slightly different than from one another. I'm going to push my chair back just a little bit, just so that I know that you can see my feet. Folks, you ready? Hopefully that's a yes. Let's get started. Scoot forward in your chair, sit upright nice and tall, keeping a neutral spine, nice length through each vertebrae. We march our feet. Now, we're seated, but we're still in control of our movement, so I want you to be sure to land light, right? Land nice and light. If you can hear this, chances are you're probably not controlling your deceleration. I want you to not add any unnecessary impact in your joints. We're going to step forward and back. The whole time, sitting upright, yeah? Keeping your chest somewhat lifted. Switch to your left leg lead. Hold it here, tap your toes. Now lift your heels. Back to toe taps. Now lift those heels. Toes and heels. Back to toes. March in place. Okay, folks, I'm going to plant both of my legs in the ground. Depending on how tall you are or how tall your chair is, you might have to scoot a little further forward because I want your feet to be flat on the floor. Put each of your hands on your thigh. Take a deep breath, lifting your shoulders. With your exhale, I want you to drop your chest into your lap. Inhale as you roll it up. Exhale as you drop it down. Let's go through a few more cycles of here. Inhale up. Exhale as we go down, dropping that chest. Again, inhale. Exhale, drop your chest. Roll it up. Folks, I just want you to tap alternating toes here. Now we're going to make some big arm circles. Reach. Inhale, we reach. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Again, inhale, reach. Lift those arms straight up. We're going to bring it down to cactus arms. Think of those big, powerful saguaro cactus, right? Keeping your arms in that position, I want you to press them back, forward, back, forward. Every time you press your arms back, you're feeling your shoulder blades activate. Working through the upper back. Release down. Roll your shoulders. Now roll them forward, right, left. Big circles, inhale. 3 more, inhale. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, arms raised straight forward. Exhale, drop down to cactus. Hold here. Just breathe. Now we press back. Bring it forward. Exhale back. Inhale up. 2 more. Last one. Hands on your thighs. Roll. Roll. Roll the shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Roll them forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both arms come all the way up to at the sides, up to prayer. Exhale down to heart center. Past heart center, hands on your thighs. We're going to introduce some rotation in our spine. So by now, we're feeling a little warmer, right? I want you to take a deep breath. Both hands come all the way up to center. As you exhale, I want you to rotate to the right side of the room. Notice what I did with my left hand. I placed it on the outside of my right leg. I'm still breathing here. I'm going to inhale, bring myself back to center. With the exhale, I'm going to rotate my spine, looking to the left side of the room. Inhale, lift, face the front. Exhale, bring both hands down onto your thighs. Hang up here for a moment. Folks, we're working that spinal mobility here. Now, like I said in the beginning, we're all working with our own range of motion. So, if your spine doesn't rotate the same way the same way that my spine does, don't worry about it. If when we're facing the right side of the room, this is your rotation right here. Notice how my right hand stays on my right thigh. Sorry, my left hand stays on my left thigh. If this is all you got, that's awesome. Own that, keep that, right? Now conversely, if you are hypermobile, I want you to be careful with your movement, but if you want to twist even further, be my guest. I'm not going to go all the way around that way because my body doesn't work that way. Okay, folks, big breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we twist to the right side. We're still breathing. Now when I twist, I'm twisting from my spine, so my chest, sternum, is now facing reasonably to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring both hands down onto your thighs. Good job. Folks, hands on top of each thigh. We're just going to do a seated cat-cow. So inhale here. Exhale, drop your chest. Inhale, roll it up through your spine. Exhale, extend, feeling the stretching through your vertebrae. Inhale, round. Nice work, folks. I think that we're all primed, we're ready, we're feeling warm, we're good to go. We're gonna reach down, we're gonna grab one hand weight. Remembering to always keep your head above your chest, okay? Now we're focusing only on the right side for right now. Keep that weight right at the middle of your thighs. This exercise is gonna work a little of your lower abdominals. It's also going to work hip flexor. You'll work a little isometrically through your quadriceps. Left hand grabs the side of the chair. All we're doing are knee lifts. Lift, down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release. Take that weight to the left side. Right hand grabs the side of the chair. Now just a quick reminder, the reason that my hand is holding on to the side of the chair is because I'm trying to add a little support to keep my lumbar spine from rounding, right? If I'm rounding, then I'm allowing myself to invite the potential for injury in my lower back. Your erector spinae doesn't want to be the one carrying this load, okay? Let your core, let your hip flexors, let your thigh control movement, not your back. So again, right hand, side of the chair, let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, place that weight on the ground. Exercise 1 in the books. We're going to remain seated at the front edge of our seat. I want both of your hands now to lean into your thighs. So it's kind of like, imagine I'm whispering, right? So I'm whispering. You want to hear me, so you're going to lean in. So that, or maybe I'm telling you a secret, or maybe we're leaning in for a huddle, right? Either way, you're leaning in. By leaning in, most of our upper body, the weight is now in our thighs. So we're going to lift our heels. Lift, release, lift. We're feeling this in our calves. These are calf raises, but we're weighting them down with our upper body. You've got 5. Here's 5. 4. Note I control when I'm going down because I'm not dropping. Last one coming up. And release. Good. Very good. We've got the front, we've got the lower half on the back. Folks, we're going to work through that hip joint, just some hip mobility. We're working one side at a time. Right side, I want you to picture that infinity symbol, right? Or maybe a lazy 8. You're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to trace that infinity symbol with, let's say trace it with your knee, because if you trace it with your knee, that means you're moving from your hip. Every time you make one, that's a rep. So I'm working on, this is number 3. We're doing 10 total, that was halfway. 3, 2, one last one, and release. No more than 10, not at a time. 10 is enough. By about number 8, I feel like I'm ready, like I've moved it an infinite amount of times. Speaking of infinity, left side wants to make them, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo! Just rest. Take a little breather. Hopefully you have water nearby. I don't remember if I asked you to grab it or not, but if you have your water, here's a good time while your lower body's relaxing to sneak in a little hydration break. Okay, folks, we have a 30-second cardio break. I'm going to use my timer on my watch just because I want to be sure that it's exactly 30 and that I'm not cheating you by making it less or making you overwork, right? All it is a seated run. So, notice how I'm holding on to the side of the chair because I don't want my lower back to do any of the work, not on this first set. And I'm just running, right? Hold on, that was just a demonstration. If you did any, that was extra. Okay, now I'm gonna actually start the clock. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 30 seconds begins now. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Maybe you might want to extend your legs out in front. Just breathe. Okay, folks, that was our first circuit, which we're going to repeat 2 times. Reach down, grab your weight again. We're back on the top of your right thigh. Left hand now holds onto the side of the weight. So we took our time, right, going through the first time, because I wanted to explain everything. Now we have to repeat that circuit twice with minimal breaks and really going for it. Ready, set, lift those knees. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Folks, the weight goes into your left thigh. Your right hand goes onto the side of the chair. Low back stays as neutral as possible as we lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Carefully bring that weight down to the ground. Take a few breaths. We have those calf raises. So both hands come onto our thighs. Lean in like we have that little huddle or like you're listening to my secret. And putting all the weight into from your upper body into your lower body, lift the heel. Lift. 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, sit up, take a few breaths. Folks, we're gonna support ourselves by holding onto the chair. Your right leg, give me that infinity symbol. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I know, it burns. 2, last one. Woo! Before we even talk ourselves out of it, let's go. Left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Boy, I felt that burn. I hope you did too. Get ready. Here comes a clock. Both of your hands come down to the sides of your body, holding onto the chair. It's a seated run starting now. Let's go. Ten seconds. And break. Good job. Very, very good. Folks, breathe. Maybe grab your water. A little cardio is good for us, right? So now we just breathe it out. I want your heart rate to come down a little bit. My toes are tapping, right? Because I want to keep that blood flowing. Okay, shall we wrap it up in this circuit? Should we do one more set of these exercises? Go ahead and reach down. Grab one weight. Oop, don't roll it away. Okay. We have it on our right thigh. It's just a knee lift. My left hand is going to support my lower back by holding on to the chair. And I'm going to lift. Lift. Don't round your back. Don't slouch. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Left leg. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Three more. And put the weight on the ground. Good job. Hands on your thighs. Lean in. All of your weight from your upper body is in your hands and you're pressing it into your thighs, right? So we lift the heels. Lift. Lift. Shh. 3, 2, last one, and release. Sit up. Good job. Hands at the side of your body. Right knee, trace that infinity symbol. Let's go. 8. Nope, not 8. It was supposed to be 10. Here's 8. 7. 6. 5. I was trying to give you a break. I don't know why. Or maybe I was trying to give myself a break. 3, 2, 1. Left side. 10. 9. 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Are we ready for that final set of seated runs? Hopefully that's a big fat yes. Folks, we're going to go in 3, 2. This time I'm not going to hold on. I'm going to use my arms, pretend like I'm running with my arms too. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and break. Good job. Extend your legs out in front, just shake them out. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a few breaths. Bring those toes back to touch or to tapping. Folks, let your heart rate come down just a little bit. Guess what? Lower body, we're done. Be sure to hydrate, folks. Okay, folks, hopefully you are ready to move on. We're going to focus our attention now on our upper body. Our first exercise, we will use that band that I asked you to have. So, we're going to continue to sit at the front edge of our seat because I do want your lower body to be more relaxed, so keep flat feet on the ground. You're going to grab the band at about shoulder distance apart from one another. Now you're going to bring your arms up overhead, right? Now, it's not all the way up overhead. It's kind of like at an angle out in front of my forehead. See that? So that's where I'm at. Now I'm focusing my attention on my upper back and behind my shoulders. So my scapular area, so that's your shoulder blades. This is scapular adduction. So I'm taking my shoulder blades from where they are and I'm going to be squeezing them towards the middle, right? So I do that by starting here, and I'm going to take my arms spread out, back up. We've got 5 remaining. Last one. And release. Go ahead and take that band. Please just tuck it behind you on your chair. We're shifting our attention now to our triceps. One arm at a time. So go ahead and reach down, grab one weight. I'm going to keep the weight in my right hand. Now, my lower body, legs. I'm going to spread them a little further apart than where they were before. My left arm, I'm going to rest it on the top of my left thigh. Now, leaning forward, I'm going to hinge my right elbow back and keeping my elbow in this position lifted. So let me give you my profile. That's what it looks like. I'm going to extend. Notice that only my elbow joint moves, right? This is called a tricep kickback. So, right side is the side moving. We go 10, 9. You want to keep your neck in extension with your spine So you're not going to be looking up because that's not natural. Keep the same line from your spine through your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up, take a little break. Now you may have felt that a little in your shoulder as well, and that is supposed to happen because your shoulder, although not moving, is the joint and the muscles that are stabilizing your arm in that lifted position. Okay, your weight comes into your left hand. You're going to lean into your right thigh. So your upper body, for the most part, with the exception of what's going on the left arm, your upper body is relaxed. Left elbow hinges back. We're going to do those kickbacks. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Shh. Good. Sit up. Breathe. Just relax. Folks, if you want to rest the weight on the top of your right thigh, it's a good place for it. Leaning into that thigh with the weight, I want you to, with your left hand, reach down, grab for your other weight, because we need both for this next exercise. Keeping your head above your chest. Now we sit upright. Now I'm going to take my legs from where they were previously a little wider. I'm going to bring them narrow in front. I'm going to grab one weight in each hand. Again, keeping my chest lifted so I have a neutral spine. Hammer curls. Alternating. Right arm goes from the side of your body right up in front of my sternum. Down. Left arm. Here's 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right. Last one left. Good. Carefully bring those weights back down to the ground. Just take a few recovery breaths. Those were our 3 exercises. We worked our rhomboids and our posterior deltoids. We worked our triceps and we worked our biceps. We indirectly also worked the overall deltoid or shoulder. That's a lot. Good job. We're going to repeat those exercises twice. So if you're ready, reach back, grab your band again. Now remember, I like to offer you options to continue to challenge yourself. So for this next exercise, our scapular adduction, previously we grabbed the band just shoulder distance apart on the band itself. If you want to add a little more resistance, you can fold your band in half. So it's almost like you're working with 2, or you're doubling your resistance, right? Still keeping hands at shoulder distance apart. You're going to start with it out in front of your head. And we pull. 10. 9. 8. Final 3 coming up. Here's 3. Last one. Nice work. Take a little breather. That was tough. That band goes right behind you. Carefully reach down, grab one weight. We're beginning on the right arm. Be sure to catch your breath. I wasn't ready. Okay, so I'm going to hinge forward from my waist. Again, I'm going to lean into my thigh. Take my right elbow up, and we have our tricep kickbacks. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work. Come on up. Switch sides. So now we have the weight in our left hand. So I'm going to lean into my right thigh. Left elbow goes up. Let's go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice, come on up, take a little break. Woo! Those felt a little more challenging. It's the repetition, folks. Triceps are small muscles. Okay, carefully leaning into your thigh, pick up your second weight. Now, hammer curls. Previously, on our first set, we brought the weights up in front of our sternum, right? Now, I'm gonna ask you to just lift, alternating still, but at the sides of your body, not bringing it towards the middle. So, palms are always facing in. Right side, we just lift. Left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right, last one left. Nice work. Folks, carefully bring these weights back down to the sides of your body. Reach for your water. Take a little break. Now, if you've been following along my fitness series here on all my videos, you know that typically my animals are very, very active in and out of the screen. I think it's very unusual that today they're very quiet. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure where my black lab is. I don't know where my white cat is. And it almost makes me nervous because they are really good friends. So I wonder if they're plotting mischief somewhere in the background or upstairs. Ugh. Hopefully not chewing on something that they should not be chewing on. Anyway, it's very quiet, and I thought I would highlight that because that is unusual. Okay, folks, one last set. You ready? Grab your band. So again, it's that scapular adduction. If by now your upper back muscles are feeling fatigued and you want to take a wider grip to make it less resistance, be my guest. But if you want to finish as strong as possible and you want to join me in doubling up the band, do it. Okay, folks, we're here. Because this uses your whole upper back, I do want you to focus on your breath. You inhale before you start. Exhale as you pull the band apart. Inhale. We have 5 to go. Last one. And release. Oh, boy. Oh. Yep, I felt those. I hope you did too. Now, in case you're wondering, why do we do so much work for our upper back? Well, because I know that nowadays, with technology like mobile devices, telephones, tablets, laptops, even a desktop computer, it's very, very easy to find ourselves here, right? I mean, for the most part, technology's kind of forced us to be in this position. How many of you, when you're using your phone or your tablet, hold it up in front of you? Be honest. No, you don't. Nobody does, right? So I like to do a lot of work for our upper back because I want to keep that part of your body strong. It's going to help to keep your shoulders lifted and pull back, keep your chest in a more lifted, neutral position so that we don't walk around in life with a hunchback, right? We want to stay proud. It's healthy. Okay, reach down, grab one weight. Right side. I'm gonna hinge from my waist, leaning forward. Right elbow comes up. We're going 10 kickbacks. Let's go. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Sit up. Take that weight into your left hand. Still hinging from the waist. Bring that left elbow up and kick back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Take a few recovery breaths. Now, if you're ready, carefully reach down, grab that second weight. Okay. Weights at the sides of your body. Alternating hammer curls. Let's go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place both weights on the floor. Take a breather, maybe grab your water. Folks, that was our upper and lower body circuit. Hopefully that felt good. We have one exercise remaining. I'm going to add it because I want us to be sure that we work our core, right? So here's what's going to happen. You're going to sit nice and tall, and without too much spinal flexion, meaning without rounding too much, I want you to take your left hand, reach out, try to reach for the toes on your right foot. Let's try it on the left. Okay, let's talk about that. If you can't reach your toes, because that is a flexibility thing, that's okay. Maybe reach for your shin. Yeah? Maybe reach for your knee. But the point is, I want you to reach while you lift, opposing arm and leg. We're going to alternate as we count to 10. It's not a lot. Let's go. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Okay. Folks, still leaning forward. I want you to inhale both arms all the way up. Exhale, sweep them back and down, reaching for the chair. Just open up your chest. And release. Bring your arms out to the sides of your body. Palms are facing me, so they're facing forward. You're going to hug. Right arm is above the left. Really hug as much as you can, walking your fingers back behind your shoulders if you could. Now just relax the elbows in front. So that area in our upper back where we worked, this is going to stretch it out. And release. Again, open. Now your left arm goes on top as you hug yourself. Imagine it's me hugging you. Really give yourself a really tight hug. Now relax and release the elbows down. And release. Your right arm, take it up above, reach back, pat yourself on the back, gently support that arm at the elbow or from underneath, you pick, keeping your chest lifted, stretching through the triceps. Release. Other side, left arm back. Release. Both arms at the sides. You're stopping traffic on both sides of the room. Fingertips are up, palm. The heel of your palm is pushing out. Feel that in your biceps. Release down. Your right leg, extend that heel up in front. Leaning into your left thigh. Reach for the toes on your right foot. If you can grab them, pull them back. If not, just reach for them without actually making contact. Sit up. Extend the left leg out. Toes lift. Leaning into your right thigh. Now I want you to reach for those toes. Pull them back. Release. Come on up. Folks, please join me in taking a really big breath. Both hands go all the way up to prayer. Inhale. We exhale down at heart center. Folks, make a heart. As always, I leave you with my love and my respect. I thank you so much for spending some time with me, for working hard. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.